first on Guam.
KUAM News, winner of the 2022 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for the Culture Club.
KUAM News HotSpot is brought to you by Calvo Enterprises, Inc.
Half a day and Biba Mes Chamorro, everybody. I'm Jason Salas, and on behalf of the entire KUAM cast and crew, we are coming to you live from our Harmon studios. If you're joining us on YouTube, on Facebook, on KUAM TV8, anywhere in the world you're watching us right now, we are so happy that it is Mes Chamorro, Chamorro month, and we are celebrating. And the theme of today's show is actually unofficially Inafamalig, where we help our neighbors. We've got amazing segments showing you incredibly creative ways, delicious ways, fun ways that you too can help your neighbors. I clearly am letting my hair out because we are going to shave it because we're raising money for St. Baldrick, where we conquer kids' cancer. We're also going to talk to our friends about the Chamorro Festival coming up. But here is what we have on the show for you today. So let's roll the menu. On the show today, we continue with our Rooted series, where we celebrate various aspects of our island's rich heritage and culture. So that is coming right up. We also have properties in the tropics, where we are taking you to Central Guam. We go to Manila for some amazing commercial properties, so stay tuned for that. Also, as I mentioned, details to this Saturday's Chamorro Fest over at Guam High School. You are not going to want to miss what these wonderful young men and women have coming up for you. And speaking of Saturday, we close out everything. As I said, Nick Delgado and I are going to team up along with all of you, our community volunteers and partners, as we are going to shave our heads to show our solidarity and raise money for children with cancer for St. Baldrick's. But we first begin the show where we celebrate our Chamorro heritage with our new series Rooted, where we bring you a look at our island roots and the origins of different customs in our culture. Here is this week's episode.
Mes Chamorro, Rooted.
ITD is proud to support Mes Chamorro 2023.
She's a businesswoman who spends much of her day in the office and boardroom. But what you may not know about Maria Leon Guerrero, the Chief Operating Officer and Executive Vice President of Bank of Guam, is the passion she has for the art of Chamorro chanting.
I got started in 2015, and at the time I was asking my coworker, Brandon, if he knew of any Chamorro language classes that I could join because I was interested in learning the language. And he said, oh, I have a better idea. I'm going to recruit you to my chant group. And at the time, we were preparing for FestPac, and they were recruiting new members for FestPac in 2016. So that's how I got started. I've always believed that your identity is so important for who you are. And I don't think that we can really move forward as a society unless we understand where we came from. And for me, with the chant group, there's a lot of different people in the group with different backgrounds, people that are interested in Micronesian studies and traditional jewelry, all different areas of our culture. So it's nice to learn about those things, but I think the best part of it is when we're all chanting together as one, there's a really powerful energy that's created. It's hard to explain, but we're all connected with each other, but we're also connecting with something that is far deeper. And the first time I tapped into that, I was like, wow, that's what I was missing all these years. And it still feels that way.
ta ta no I ta 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 si.
Hita ima na tau ini na tonu.
I ta 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 no I ta 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 si.
I tau tau tonu I tau tau ta si.
Hita ha hita ho hita ha hita ho. Hita ima na tau ini na tono.
Hita ima na tau ini na tonu.
Hita ima na tau ini na tono.
Hita ima na tau ini na tonu.
Iman pina na toto ni bumabaitano.
Hita ima na tau ini na tonu.
Itau tau tono itau tau tosi.
Hita ima na tau ini na tonu.
Itau tau tono itau tau tosi.
Itau tau tonu itau tau tosi.
Hita ha hita ho hita ha hita ho. Hita ima na tau ini na tono. Hita ha hita ho hita ha hita ho. Hita ima na tau ini na tono. Hita ima na tau ia ho.
Mes Chamorro, rooted.
IT&D is proud to support Mes Chamorro 2023.
Absolutely stunning images and words. Those visuals were absolutely incredible. Of course, that was up in northern Guam. And for this week's Properties in the Tropics, our friends Francis and Colleen, they are realtors of the highest order, and they are going to take you to central Guam. So let's head out to Manila for a look at this week's real estate.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Buenas and half a day. I'm Francis Guerrero.
And I'm Colleen Blas. Welcome to another episode of Properties in the Tropics.
Welcome to bustling Mangilao, a village with great proximity to central and southern Guam. This village is home to the University of Guam, Guam Community College, and George Washington High School.
With its growing population and new homes being built, Manila offers many opportunities for a robust business. Payless Supermarket, mobile and Shell gas stations, and eateries like Jamaican Grill, Domino's Pizza, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a local favorite, Ron's Diner, are just a few of several well-established businesses in this entrepreneurial hub.
At the corner of the main Route 10 and University Drive is an investor's dream. Talk about built-in traffic and high visibility. Mangilao Plaza is definitely it. The building is 2 stories with 12 units and plenty of parking.
Some of the tenants include a coffee shop, a small market, and an A&A pawn shop. Each unit has its own restroom. And with 9 units occupied, rental income is almost $12,000 a month. Grounds maintenance is estimated at about $325 a month. Water at $1,500 a month. And property taxes around $3,700 per year. This property can yield a very strong return on your investment.
Not ready to buy your own building but want to open your own business? Let's look at what that takes. Here is a unit that was recently vacated and is being prepped for a new tenant. In any building, you'll usually start with an empty shell or maybe a few walls left from the previous business. It would be on you to do your own build-outs so it would suit your needs. In many commercial leases, you can negotiate this build-out time-free with rent payments starting at the end of the negotiated period.
Consider the amount you spend on a build-out when you are deciding on how long your initial lease should be. After all, you want to recover that cost over time as you operate your business.
Be ready to show your business income as proof that you can pay the rent you are offering. If you haven't started it yet, you might need to show your personal income as that guarantee.
All of these are details you'll need to work out, and we can certainly help you. Need to rent, buy, or sell? We can help, and we're just a phone call away.
Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Francis Guerrero,
And Colleen Bloss with Remax Diamond Realty.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show.
Tune in next week for another episode of Properties in the Tropics.
Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
Did I not tell you that today's show was all about helping people, connecting people with information, and making sure we're all happy? Yes, I did, and we deliver here on the HotSpot, and this next segment is all about that because I have some members of Guam High School Student Government Association. We have here amazing people. We have Lily and Devin who have put together, along with their classmates over at Guam High, Chamorro Fest, the first ever. So first of all, congratulations for doing that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're super excited.
Okay.
Exactly.
I know you guys are all smiles right now, and you're like, yeah, we're going to talk about, inviting the community down, everything that's going on, but these kind of things are not easy to put together. So what has this creative process, Lily, been like?
I mean, it's been a whole process from the beginning. We had our first Vendor Fest for December for Winter Wonderland, and why not add on to that for Mesh Chamorro? I mean, it's great to get everyone out, have it at Guam High, so all the community can come.
Okay, so when I can say as a civilian, right, when people hear that there's something about Guam High, and they say the community is invited, and it's a proper festival, there's going to be food, there's going to be music, vendors, we're going to talk all about that. Yeah. But I think, do I need to be sponsored onto the military installation? Do I have to be a base kid, as they say? Like, Dev, what's the stipulations?
So actually, our vendor fair is actually open to the public.
Nice.
We're super excited to have that open, because we want to bring together our military community and our island community, and bringing them into our school is a very good opportunity to do so. So our main gate for the Naval Hospital base is going to be open to the public. It's going to be open to everybody. You just have to let the gate guard know that you're going to Guam High School, and there's going to be signs pointing to not only the location of the vendor fair, but to parking as well, because that's always a big problem here.
Okay, so just show up and tell the sentry, I'm here for Chamorro Fest, and they'll be happy to show you the way.
Let you right in.
Yes.
Okay, so what have we got, Lily, as far as the vendors and what is going to be presented?
I mean, we have everything. We have it from jewelry to clothing, apparel, food, gnomes. It's limitless.
Gnomes?
Yes, exactly. Mesh Chamorro special edition gnomes coming right to us, and all of the above, really.
Yes, we have a whole range of not only local companies, but military ran, veteran owned companies as well. We have a lot of and it displayed on the screen. You'll see some of the companies there, but we're super excited to host all of them at our school.
And you're working with a lot of different organizations, and we can say, because we've worked with these wonderful men and women too. They all care about the community. They all have incredible products, and they're really, really good people.
Exactly. And we're so excited to host them. It's a great way to get everyone out, have activities. There's going to be weaving stations. There's going to be arts and crafts, singing, dancing, all ages. It's going to be a great time.
So that's why you've called it truly Chamorro Festival.
Exactly.
It's not like Chamorro Store or Chamorro, something like that. I mean, there's something to do for everybody. How about the little kids?
Yes, there's going to be actually a lot of activities. So we have our National Technical Honor Society at Guam High. They're going to be hosting some games. And then we also have a vendor who's going to be doing face painting. And then we do have Guam Leaf. They're going to be hosting a little painting session type of things for some kids, even for adults. If you're, if you want to paint some paper plates and, create some art, we have a lot for everybody, of course.
Very cool. Okay, now because these are vendors, Lily, we want to make sure that we can support these local businesses. Should I, when I go down, should I stop at the ATM first, or do you guys take, credit cards, Square, the swipe stuff?
A lot of the companies are taking PayPal nowadays, with all the new tech.
I've got that.
Yes, we got cash coming in. Whatever you really want. I mean, there's a lot of shopping around. There's going to be some really cool things to buy, so bring a little extra on you.
Okay, guys, I'm thinking too, because of course, we're in the Lenten season right now, Easter right around the corner, right? This would be a perfect place to find those really hard to find and yet incredibly valuable things that you can use to make an Easter basket that you can give to somebody special.
Exactly.
Yes, you can find a lot at our fair, yes. And I know some people may have their birthdays coming around, so if you're watching and somebody whose birthday's coming, you can go use this as an opportunity to get their gift, of course.
Very nice.
Yes.
We got some marketing experts right here. Okay, so again, 11 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon.
Exactly.
You said again, it's the main gate for Guam High. So which one is that? Because I know a lot of people are familiar with the entrance to Naval Hospital.
Yes. So the main gate is actually so it's There'll be a sign there, so you're not confused if you do end up going. But
if you hit White Lady Bridge, you went too far.
Yes, yes. If you go down Snake Road, you pass it a little bit.
Yes.
There you go.
But
coming up from Paseo.
Yes, coming up Snake Road, it's going to be to your left. There's like a whole bunch of cones and like concrete stuff there, and there will be signs, so you definitely know where you're going to be going.
And maybe even me and Devin holding a sign, waving it out front.
There you go. Is there anything you guys are not doing to make this a smashing success?
I mean, it's going to be a great time, and we're really looking forward to it.
Okay,
Yes.
We'll tell you what, we have one of the vendors, and it is one of someone that we've worked with a very long time here at KUAM. I am going to talk to the proprietor, the creative dynamo, everything that's going on with making proper coconut candy. My buddy Steve and I are going to talk and show you what you can expect to see at Chamorro Fest, and that is coming up next. So stay tuned. You're watching the HotSpot right here on KUAM.
21's MVP, nobody like me. Blessings, 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 all come from life lessons. Wanna know what's next? Keep guessing. Go time, no time for questions. Throw chocolate on, show off. Stepping out slow mo, you can see the glow up light. I'm supernova, you know I'm coming for ya.
Buenos Zenhafides. As you all know, our islands had a very successful year. I'd love to hear about all of the progress we've made. Skylar, why don't we start with you?
We've helped over 1,200 Guam kids and their families pay for childcare.
And that's over $5.5 million in childcare costs so far. Over 130 after-school and community care programs have received grant funding for programs like swimming.
And cycling.
And soccer. And jiu-jitsu. We've also graduated 3 cohorts in our provider certification program at GCC.
And certified over 75 relative care providers.
Looks like we have a message incoming from headquarters.
Hi kids, I just want to say congratulations on all your successes this past year.
Thank you, Governor Lou. We couldn't have done it without you.
Keep up the great work.
He's ready for recess.
This ad is paid for with funds administered by the Department of Public Health and Social Services.
The One Micronesia Show, Sundays on the stations and digital platforms of KUAM Communications. Join me, Victorious Fawn, for one-on-one interviews with Micronesians in our region and around the world doing amazing things and representing our community. Plus, I'll be sharing different looks at our diverse cultures, languages, food, and much more. And as a special treat and a way to end the show, we're hooking you up with a musical performance every month with a One Mic Jam Sesh, sharing music from all over the Micronesian region. It's sharing our common world because we are One Micronesia.
Only Pizza Hut lets you surround your favorite pizza with greatness. The one and only stuffed crust pizza tempts your taste buds with melted cheese stuffed inside that amazing crust. And at just $18.99 with one topping, the stuffed crust pizza is truly irresistible. So grab your slice of pizza perfection with cheesy goodness baked right into the crust. The stuffed crust pizza, just $18.99 with one topping. Only at Pizza Hut, the island's best.
The KUAM Care Force and St. Baldrick's Foundation present the return of the Great Shaveathon on Saturday, March 18th. We'll be shaving heads to build hope, awareness, and to raise funds in the fight against childhood cancer from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Guam Premier Outlets in Tamuning. Please gather friends, family, classmates, co-workers, or even total strangers as you show your support to end childhood cancer and brave the shave with us this year. All proceeds raised will benefit the St. Baldrick's Foundation, as well as our local beneficiary, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation. Special thanks to GPO and the GCC Cosmetology Program. Join us on Saturday, March 18th from 10 to 1. Sign up to be a shavee or just show your support in the fight against childhood cancer. For more information, visit stbaldricks.org/events/Guam. All right, everybody, aside from the two-word phrase, mes tomorrow, I've got the most wonderful two-word phrase in the English language, coconut candy. And my longtime friend Sasha is here, the proprietor of the Coconut Tree Company. Legitimate, classic, fusion coconut candy, I would say, Sasha. Tell me all about this and how you came up with the concept.
Okay, so, well, the owners are Gary Tanaka and Joe Connolly, and I came on board just this past year. The Coconut Tree Company's been owned and operated since 2018, and we started in the very back kitchen of Gary's house. And from then we grew on to what we are today, with a little break in between because of the pandemic. But
okay.
Yeah.
Well, coconut candy is such like a time-honored, recipe, a tradition. Like my nana, God rest her soul, from on my dad's side, would always make it for my cousins and I. We would go down maybe to Let's and Antigua back like way back in the day.
Nice.
How did you guys actually come up with the concept of saying this is the tradition that our ancestors made coconut candy, but adding your own little flavor, your own fusion?
Everyone has their own ways of making their traditional coconut candy. So really there is no direct recipe of the coconut candy. But growing up, it was sugar and coconut. Put the two together, 10 minutes, we're done. But here at the Coconut Tree Company, we actually take a few hours to cook the batch. And this was inspired by Gary Tanaka's grandfather, who would have the kids come around and they would get together as a family and cook this coconut candy and share with one another. So now these days...
As it should be, it's a community event. Yeah.
So we've modernized the coconut candy. It takes a few hours to cook it. We infuse it with fresh mangoes, with chocolate, with different flavors that we come up, what we have now. So right now you're trying our coconut candy mango flavor.
Donut gotta ask me twice.
So,
okay.
So that is part of our variety collection that has chocolate, mango, and our original. And then the others that we have is our cafe collection. So how's that?
Very, very good. Okay, this really takes me back, but then the mango too.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful modern twist. Again, while honoring, what generations of Chamorros would use to make them.
Absolutely.
Okay, where can people find you? Of course, they're going to be able to find you at Chamorro Fest.
Yeah, so we're going to be, this Saturday, we're going to be at Guam High. But on the norm, we do have a storefront in Agana. We're at the Tanaka building, right after Mobile Gas Station if you're coming from Agana Shopping Center. We're also available at DFS Galleria, 76 locations. We'll soon be at Don Quixote, and you can find us right online at the Coconut Tree Company. Look us up on Instagram. There's a links key. You can place your orders there and send it worldwide. So we do shipping worldwide. And so everyone that really wants a little piece of the coconut candy, or a little piece of Guam, I should say, can get their hands on our goodies here.
And don't just get a little, because trust me, I mean this mango coconut candy right now, this is out of this world.
The latest compliment.
We need to tell everybody, the Chamorro diaspora, everyone needs to know about this.
Yeah, so, if you're not able to cook coconut candy, visit our shop. Any of our staff would be able to help you guys out with a friendly smile. And the latest compliment, I should say, is that these are just like crack. Once you start, you can't go back. So, yeah.
That's an interesting marketing take. So, make sure to support these guys, because Coconut Tree Company. Gary, thank you so much. A shout out to you guys and your team out there. Sash, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Yeah, Biba Mes Chamorro.
Biba Mes Chamorro.
All right, we will be right back. And as I said, stay tuned, because something very, very special. Nick Delgado and I are going to work with our friends at the GCC Cosmetology program. We are going to shave our heads live here in the HotSpot, and we're going to raise money to help conquer kids' cancer. Special segment coming up next.
Thank you.
The KUAM Care Force and St. Baldrick's Foundation present the return of the Great Shaveathon on Saturday, March 18th. We'll be shaving heads to build hope, awareness, and to raise funds in the fight against childhood cancer from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Guam Premier Outlets in Tamuning. Please gather friends, family, classmates, co-workers, or even total strangers as you show your support to end childhood cancer and brave the shave with us this year. All proceeds raised will benefit the St. Baldrick's Foundation, as well as our local beneficiary, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation. Special thanks to GPO and the GCC Cosmetology Program. Join us on Saturday, March 18th from 10 to 1. Sign up to be a shavee, or just show your support in the fight against childhood cancer. For more information, visit stbaldricks.org/events/Guam.
Properties in the Tropics is your weekly roundup of the hottest properties on Guam. Every Thursday, get a virtual walkthrough of homes, apartments, townhomes, and land available for lease, rent, or sale, with a breakdown of the most important info, including cost, features, and of course, location details. Watch it on KUAM News Hotspot at noon on streaming and TV8, or catch the encore at 5 p.m. on TV11. You can also check out each installment on Instagram too. Properties in the Tropics is presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
The most tempting part of your week is guaranteed to be the Subway and Chili's lunchbox hours. Catch it Mondays through Fridays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Breeze 93.9 FM as we bring you the greatest hits of your lifetime from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. So grab yourself a mouth-watering Subway Series Select sandwich or something sizzling and flavorful from Chili's. This lunchbox hour is brought to you by Subway, Eat Fresh, and Chili's, where more life and great value happen here.
We're living in a new world with new ways of communicating, connecting, and moving through life.
Every day seems to be marked with change, and with all these changes, you need trusted people you can rely on for advice and insights about the things that really matter.
Let Gina and I walk you through everything you need to know about real estate, from buying to selling to renting, and all the details in between.
Join us with Jason Salas every week on House to Home.
House to Home every Tuesday on KUAM News Extra, presented by Remax Diamond Realty.
21's MVP. Nobody like me. Blessings, blessings, blessings. All come from life lessons. Wanna know what's next? Keep guessing. Go time, no time for questions. Throw chocolate on, show off. Stepping out slow mo. You can see the glow up light.
Buenos Zenhafides. As you all know, our islands had a very successful year, and I'd love to hear about all of the progress we've made. Skylar, why don't we start with you?
We've helped over 1,200 Guam kids and their families pay for childcare.
And that's over $5.5 million in childcare costs so far. Over 130 after-school and community care programs have received grant funding for programs like swimming.
And cycling.
And soccer. And jiu-jitsu. We've also graduated 3 cohorts in our provider certification program at GCC.
And certified over 75 relative care providers.
Looks like we have a message incoming from headquarters.
Hi, kids. I just want to say congratulations on all your successes this past year.
Thank you, Governor Lou. We couldn't have done it without you.
Keep up the great work.
He's ready for recess.
This ad is paid for with funds administered by the Department of Public Health and Social Services.
The One Micronesia Show, Sundays on the stations and digital platforms of KUAM Communications. Join me, Victoria Spahn, for one-on-one interviews with Micronesians in our region and around the world doing amazing things and representing our community. Plus, I'll be sharing different looks at our diverse cultures, languages, food, and much more. And as a special treat and a way to end the show, we're hooking you up with a musical performance every month with a One Mic Jam Sesh, sharing music from all over the Micronesian region. It's sharing our common world because we are One Micronesia.
Only Pizza Hut lets you surround your favorite pizza with greatness. The one and only stuffed crust pizza tempts your taste buds with melted cheese stuffed inside that amazing crust. And at just $18.99 with one topping, the stuffed crust pizza is truly irresistible. So grab your slice of pizza perfection with cheesy goodness baked right into the crust. The stuffed crust pizza, just $18.99 with one topping. Only at Pizza Hut, the island's best.
The KUAM Care Force and St. Baldrick's Foundation present the return of the Great Shaveathon on Saturday, March 18th. We'll be shaving heads to build hope, awareness, and to raise funds in the fight against childhood cancer from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Guam Premier outlets in Mooning. Please gather friends, family, classmates, co-workers, or even total strangers as you show your support to end childhood cancer and brave the shave with us this year. All proceeds raised will benefit the St. Baldrick's Foundation, as well as our local beneficiary, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation. Special thanks to GPO and the GCC Cosmetology Program. Join us on Saturday, March 18th from 10 to 1. Sign up to be a shavee or just show your support in the fight against childhood cancer. For more information, visit stbaldricks.org/events/Guam. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Hotspot. Nick Delgado is here. I'm still here. We are in the presence of greatness right now. Some true artisans are helping us complete our mission to support the St. Baldrick's Foundation. Now, you know, you can jump in on this too. We're going to be at GPO on Saturday from 10 to 1 as we are shaving our heads and raising money to help conquer kids' cancer. The very, very wonderful friend of ours, the GCC lead cosmetology, or the lead instructor at the cosmetology. But can you tell I'm a little nervous?
Yeah, you're nervous.
Janice is here. Janice, we've been doing this for a while now, and
for a while.
Who have we got with us first of all?
We have Keto and Ann, and we also have Ro.
Okay, so let's get to it because Nick and I literally are your palettes right now. We are the canvases on which you can create, and so you know it seems. Go for it, guys. And you said you're not just going to do like the whole.
No, we're going to give you a little surprise.
Oh. Oh boy.
Be a little surprise.
Live TV. But you know, you too can do this. And you know, it's all about raising money. You know what the KUAM Care Force, this is a mission that for years and years and years. Go
ahead.
Feel free. Sorry, guys. We are all about helping kids. And whenever we hear that there's a member of our community that is fighting cancer, you know, our hearts and our prayers truly go out to them and their family as they endure the fight of their lifetime. So
here it goes.
All right. Right down the middle. So you too can get involved. Remember, please join us. If for whatever reason you can't be there at GPO on Saturday, you can always go to the website. It's stbaldricks.org/events/Guam.
You okay?
That's a pretty clean first move right there.
Yes. You okay?
Okay, and I gotta say, I've got that old school like Chamorro hair, very, very thick, Jan.
Yes, very thick.
So if the clippers don't work, you might have to break out the bush cutter.
Wow, Jace, this is taking me back. You know what, too? But of course, if anyone wants to donate out there, there's a website for them to go to as well, right?
Yes, so they can go to stbaldricks.org/events/Guam. Nick and I both have our pages there. We would please encourage you to help give, because remember, this goes to help kids that are going through cancer right now. Our local beneficiary is, of course, our friends at the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation. Wow, I'm getting memories of my grandpa right now.
We give hair.
There
we
you go.
Give money.
You do it in uniform.
All right, Nick has not had this kind of experience where all of his hair comes off in like 2 minutes since basic training, right?
Pretty much. There were a couple times. Remember the last time we had done it here in studio? I think I was with the fire chief at the time.
Yeah. All right, I want to be an airborne ranger.
But what a great experience to expect this upcoming Saturday as well, right?
Yeah. Okay, and Jan, how do you actually tell your students that you're not only stylists and you're not only helping people look better and feel better, but there's a valuable community service that you provide too?
Oh yes, absolutely. This is one of those valuable community services that we cater to. There's also others for the elderly, and then of course for the young kids. So we do quite a bit of community service out there.
I feel like I am in really, really capable hands right now. I mean, you guys are artists, you guys are craftsmen.
What do you got going on in the middle there, Jay?
Very steady. Ooh, I can feel that. There was a fro there a couple minutes ago, but yeah, we can go all the way to the skin, bro. We are.
Let's take it out one more.
Yeah, we can.
No clip.
No clip.
Yeah, no clip. No clip.
Please hit that donation link, because I'm going no clip for you, because we are all about helping kids here on the HotSpot. There we go. Let's go as low as we can go. I want Mr. Clean. All right, again, so please make a donation if you would like to shave your head to honor a child that is going through cancer, a child that has overcome cancer, or tragically a child that we have lost to cancer, support their families. Please join us once again at GPO from 10 to 1. Nick and I are so humbled to be able to do this. So, Jan, this is not the first time you've done this again. So
No,
what does this mean for you to be able to use your gift and give back?
Wow, this is an excellent opportunity for us. This is very enriching and enlightening for us, and I look forward to always catering to the children and, of course, all types of events that may be beneficial to all.
Okay, and how long have you guys been training as a cosmetologist now at GCC?
A year and a half.
Year and a half, okay.
They are a year and a half, and they're coming in strong.
All right, so are we doing a race?
Yeah.
Okay, well Nick and I continue our little competition, and we challenge you out there, anybody, please go to the website, please make a donation, because the money, I've got my own hair in my own eye.
St. Baldrick. Look at St. Baldrick. Look for the events and find Guam. You'll see KUAM's involved in that, and we'll hope to see you this Saturday.
Yes, please. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, because we're doing this all for the kids. We will see you there. Jan, thank you. Everybody, thank you so much for helping us.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it, guys. And thank you for watching the HotSpot, everybody.
Thank you.
Woohoo! Is it cold in here or is it just me?
No.